Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam Stock Market Opportunities. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. And if you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the email Vietnamstockmarket.entry@gmail.com, Telegram, Vietnamstockmarket.entry, with the phone number is +849143265556. Or you can also scan the QR code on the screen so that we can support you. And the other way to contact with us is please follow and subscribe the channel name, Areca Capital Channel. The owner of this YouTube channel is Areca Hồng Nguyen. She is a personal financial advisor. You can contact her with the email hong.nguyen@vcsc.com.vn with the phone number is +849143265556. We always welcome you to our office on the 11th floor, 109 Trinh Đạo Street, Hoàng Kiếm District, Hà Nội, Vietnam. And the purpose of this video today is to update you about FRT. Established in 2012, FPT Retail is the second largest mobile phone retailer in Vietnam. To sustain long-term growth, the company is rolling out its Long Châu pharmacy chain. On the screen, this is the report which was collected by the Capital Securities about FPT Retail on the 5th December 2022, with the current price is 70,000 Vietnam dong. Target price 80,800 Vietnam dong. Last target price 99,000 Vietnam dong. Weaker mobile outlook. Pharmacy remains key growth driver. We cut our target price for FRT by 18% but maintain our outperform rating as the stock price has dropped 25% in the last 3 months. Our lower target price is mainly due to one, a 32% cut in our aggregate 2023 forward to 2025 forward net profits after tax MI, primarily owing to our 50% cut in FPT shops aggregate net profits after tax MI over the same period, and two, raising our WACC assumptions due to our higher equity risk premium and higher cost of debt, partially offset by rolling over our target price for reason to end 2023. We expect the current global supply shortage of iPhones to put pressure on FRT's earnings growth as iPhone sales account for 29% of FRT's overall revenue. Additionally, we expect weak consumption amid economic slowdown to weaken the sales of FPT shops, laptops, and other smartphone brands. We maintain our view that the Long Châu pharmacy chain, which is FRT's growth engine, is on track for a sustainable growth phase with improved profitability, upside catalysts, stronger, sooner than expected recovery of global iPhone supply, downside risks, LC's store rollout and profitability underperforming expectations, stiff competition from MWG, weaker than expected discretionary consumptions. Weaker consumption outlook coupled with global supply shortage of iPhones to dampen FPT shops growth outlook for 2023. We cut our forecast for FPT shops aggregate 2023 forward to 2025 forward sales by 22%, mainly due to our downward revision in FPT shops SSSG to less than 8% in 2023 from 15% in our previous forecast as we expect the current global supply shortage of iPhones stemming from China's commitment to a zero COVID policy will significantly increase the in-order lead times for iPhones, hence reducing sales volume of the product in Vietnam. This is the main driver of our 50% cut in aggregate forecast. Net profits after timeline over the same period as MPT Shop has a high operating leverage and narrow net margins. We expect iPhone sales, which accounted for 35% of MPT Shop's revenue in 2021 will continue to drive FRT sales in 2024-2025 forward, mainly due to one, Apple's more supportive policies in Vietnam, and two, Vietnamese people's strong appetite for Apple products. However, we believe FPT Shop's earnings outlook is highly sensitive to China's COVID restrictions. China Foxconn in the near term due to the high contribution of iPhones to FPT Shop's total sales. We remain positive on the prospects for LC on sustained sales per store and gross margins. However, we reduce LC's aggregate 2023 forward 2025 forward sales by 17% as we cut our projections for new stores to 100, 150, 300 in 2023 forward, 2024 forward, 2025 forward, as our previous assumption of 400 new stores per annum amidst expected economic headwinds. That said, we believe pharmacy weathers the impact of economic slowdown relatively well as demand for medicines is relatively inelastic, which should allow LC to maintain margins and sell per store during a slowdown. We forecast LC's gross margin at 23%, 23.1% in 2023 forward, 2024 forward, flat compared to 9 months 2022 GPM, compared to our previous forecast of 22.6%, 22.7% respectively. We forecast monthly sales per store to remain at 1.1 billion Vietnam dong, 1.2 billion Vietnam dong in 2023 forward and 2024 forward. Now we move to the 9 months 2022 strong growth in tech. Pharmacy maintains profitable. FPT Shop VCSC comments, mainly driven by a strong rebound in smartphone sales, especially iPhones from a low base in 9 months 2021. This was partially offset by a 21% decline in laptop sales as Q3 2021's high base was buoyed by rising demand from working starting at home. Online sales increased 39% year-over-year to 4 trillion Vietnam dong, $162 million, accounting for 26% of FPT Shop's revenue in 9 months 2022. Pharmacy revenue jumped due to one, rapid store expansion. Store count was increased 2.6 times year-over-year to 800 as of end September 2022. And two, strong average monthly sales per store at 1.1 billion Vietnam dong in Q3 2022, which normalized from peak of 1.5 billion Vietnam dong in Q1 2022 as COVID-19 subsided and demand for healthcare products eased. Selling expenses due to aggressive store expansion accompanied by escalating rail rent and salary expenses, as well as increased spending on marketing. Net profit after tax and my margin. Net margin widens primarily due to strong growth of both equity shop and long show, whose net profits after tax and surged 2.5 times and 21 times year-on-year respectively in 9 months 2022. And next, that is the 2022 forward. We cut our net profit after tax and forecast by 29% due to iPhone supply disruption in Q4 2022. Equity shop, we decrease our 2022 forward SSSG assumption to 10% compared to 25% respectively. 35% previously, mainly due to weaker than expected sales of iPhone new models, which normally accounts for more than 50% of FPT shops sales in Q4 through our estimates. Meanwhile, we project 303 new stores compared to 120 in our previous update report in 2022 as FPT shops roll out progress is tracking ahead of our previous expectation. Pharmacy, strong growth due to 490 projected new stores in 2022 that will bring LCC's store count to 890 by year-end 2022 and 2 full-year contributions from stores opened in 2021. Pharmacy, we increased LC's GPM by 30 basis points to 23% as LC's 9 months 2022 GPM tracked ahead of our expectation. We cut our net profit after tax and forecast by 29% due to iPhone supply disruption in Q4 2022. Selling expenses. We forecast selling expenses per sales will rise 220 basis points year-over-year to 11.4% from 10.3% in our previous forecast due to FRC's significant number of new stores that's escalated rent and salary expenses. Our upward revision is due to 9 months 2022 selling expenses tracking ahead of our previous expectation. EBIT, mainly due to FPT shops' high degree of operating leverage. Pharmacy, due to larger scale and better product mix. Now, let's go on to the 2023 forward. Weaker mobile outlook. Pharmacy remains key growth driver. Equity shop, driven by a full-year contribution from 303 stores opening 2022, which is partially offset by our projected less than 8% SSSG, mainly due to iPhone supply shortage. We project FPT shop will add 50 new stores in 2023 to raise its total store count to 1,000 by year-end 2023. Pharmacy, driven by 7% SSSG to full-year contribution from 490 stores opened in 2022. We project LC will slow down store rollout to 100 new stores in 2023 to raise its total store count to 990 by year-end 2023. Mobile. We expect a lower sales contribution from iPhones, which normally enjoys low gross profit margin, will have improved FPT Shop's gross margin. That said, this is partially offset by promotional activities to stimulate consumption amidst expected weak demand for smartphones and laptops. Pharmacy, in accordance with sales growth. ABIT, we forecast LC's SG&A's per sales will reduce by 90 basis points to 20.7% due to improved SSSG, which is partly offset by a 110 basis points year-over-year increase in FPT Shop's SG&A per sales amid weaker sales. Non-operating profits losses, mainly due to expected higher interest expense. And now, let's take a look on the screen. I will share with you the valuation. Our valuation approach for FRT consists of 1. A PE valuation for the mobile business, and 2. A 10-year DCF model for the pharmacy business. We set our target PE for FPT Shop at 9.4 times compared to 9.1 times previously. This represents a 40% discount compared to 30% in our previous report, compared to our implied target PE for MWG's phone and electronics businesses of 16 times to reflect higher uncertainty in our sales outlook for FRT in 2023. In addition to FRT's smaller scale and weaker financial profile, weaker profit margins compared to MWG. Discounted cash flows long show FPT Pharma. Recommendation history with the actual price and target price. Financial statements. That's bring me to the end of my presentation about FRT. If you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the information on the screen so that we can assist you. Hope this video and some informations will be useful for you. And thank you for your listening. See you next time.